of our national program of fight against the effects of drought in the southern part of Angola, set 6 aircraft Boeing 787 Dreamliner, whose first delivery will take place early next year, 2025. We are also working with the U.S. company Wix Groups Consulting for Angola accession to Category 1 of Aviation Federal Administration, which could be facilitated by the full functioning of the International Airport Antonio Agustin. We highlight the fact that in June 2025, Luanda will host the U.S. Africa Business Summit that will bring closer politicians, entrepreneurs, scholars, and civil society from the U.S. and Africa in order to talk about businesses, history, culture, and various cross-interests. Mr. President, your vision and engagement for the success of the Lourenco corridor, as well as your great contribution to our energy transition program in the construction of solar parks in the southern part of Angola, will always be remembered as a great contribution to food and energy security, as well as towards economic and social development of Angola and the whole Southern African region. Once again, thank you very much. You are mostly welcome to Angola, and the Angolan people feel themselves very happy and proud of having you here in the city of Luanda. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Mr. President, thank you very much. It's good to see you again, and thank you for having me here today. Sincerely. I joked with you earlier when I said, we Bidens are like poor relatives. We show up when we're invited, we stay longer than we should, eat all your food, and don't know when to go home. But you've been very, very generous and hospitable. Thank you. I'm proud, excuse me, very proud to be the first American president to visit Angola. And I'm deeply proud of everything we have done together to transform our partnership thus far. There's so much ahead of us, so much we can do. The results so far speak for themselves. Building an ocean access railway, ocean-to-ocean access railway that's going to connect the continent from west to east for the first time in history. Investing in solar energy projects can help Angola generate 75% of its clean energy by next year. Upgrading internet and communications infrastructure to connect all of Angola to high-speed internet networks. As we're doing that at home ourselves, I compare it to when Franklin Roosevelt took electricity to rural America. It didn't exist in rural America. The government provided it. Well, it's hard to get by these days in business or ranching or anything else without access to the internet, knowing what's going on, when to sell your product and the like. It's critical. And, excuse me, and increasing our agricultural production so Angolans can feed themselves and, quite frankly, the rest of the world, and making a profit doing it, providing work, providing opportunity, providing muscle to your economy. And increased agricultural production so Angolans, as I said, can not only feed themselves, but it's hard for people in a country that only has the borders of the Pacific Ocean and Atlantic Ocean to understand that it's hard to get a product from one country to another and badly in need of agricultural products, but you can't get there. To get there, you not only help those people, but you help yourself and you grow your economy. And you've heard me say it before, Mr. President. The United States is all in on Africa. All in on Africa. And I think a testament to that assertion I've made to you when I saw you and I've made publicly before. You've heard me say it before, but the United States is all in Angola. We've already, my administration alone, has invested over $3 billion in Angola thus far. The future of the world is here in Africa and in Angola. So during this visit, I look forward to discussing how we keep ensuring democracy delivers for people, because if they don't think it's a democracy, they don't think they're in on a deal. They don't think they're part of it. And you've been working very hard to establish good democracy. And secondly, how can we help build strong ties between our nations and our businesses and our people? There's a lot to say on all of this, I know. We're prepared to, I think we're well on our way to answering a lot of the questions, but I think you should understand the extent to which we're prepared to be engaged. And as I said to the President, ours is not, we don't think because we're bigger and we're more powerful that we're smarter. We don't think we have all the answers. But we're prepared to hear your answers to the needs you have, particularly answers to international debt financing and a whole range of other things we're prepared to discuss. So I want to thank you very much for your personal welcome. I want to thank all of your colleagues for treating us so well since we've been here. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart.